Alright. Yo, what the heck is going on with... I forgot I'm playing on Miki mode with this too. Oh, I'm about to be cooked. I'm about to be cooked. I'm playing this on Miki mode, I'm cooked. Chad, I'm playing this on Miki mode, I'm cooked. Yo, Cap, what's good? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back, Chad. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, this time we're back. This time I'm back. But yeah, chat, we got a lot we gotta react to today. Why don't I just go to YouTube? But like, I want to react to, hold up. Wow, there's legitimately only like... We might end up doing X-Men. We might end up having to do all the X-Men movies. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, we might end up having to do the X-Men movies. Hold up. We're gonna end up doing the X-Men movies. Just because I can't find a really good list right now. I can't find a really good list, so we're gonna end up doing the X-Men movies. Okay, yeah, this is the perfect list. Okay. There we go. Okay, we have a better list. Okay. We're gonna play some Yotei, and we're gonna react to some stuff. What's going on, Nick? I had to make sure I had the right list for a second, otherwise I was cooked. Meet them up to my Oh, wrong one. By the way, chat, Degenerate J dropped the video, so I want to react to his video too. Oh wow, me playing Rivals last night was just nah. Oh, let me make sure. Do I have to set the lethal? Okay, yeah. Well, let's see if yet.
あの襲来をどうにか切り抜けたんだな。町の手前で敵勢を退けた。多くの同志を失ったが、あといかほど耐えられる。耐え続けられるだけ。あっちは鉄砲がある。だが誉れがない。遠くから敵を撃ち殺すなど言語道断だ。どうするつもりだ。これまで通り松前流に戦うのみ。刀で勝利を掴んでみせる。町の連中はどうする。城内にいれば安全だ。飯が尽きるまでは。
Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Oh yeah, we're definitely riding the Cosmic Wonder 2 today. We're definitely riding to a lot of stuff. Oh, over there. Okay, I keep reading. I keep thinking that I'm at the final part of the game.
I keep thinking that I'm at the final part of the game for some reason. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, he's probably gonna end up getting the symbiote.
Yeah, like I've seen like a lot of people say that Peterson gets the symbiote at the end of it. People said that Spider-Man. People said that he dies at the end of the movie and he comes back with the symbiote on. I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait a minute. That sounds cool and that sounds hard. I saw another. I think I also saw like another video last night where we are getting that Hulk fight. We are getting him fighting Hulk. And apparently there's also another leak that says he's gonna end up meeting Professor Xavier or Professor X. By the way, chat, if anybody wants to hop into the Discord call with me right after, depending on how long I play Yotei for, let me know, because we're gonna be doing an X-Men tier list. We're gonna be doing the movies. We're gonna be doing the movies today. Hold up. We're gonna be doing the movies today too, so like if anybody wants to join, if anyone wants to hop into a Discord call with me, it's fine. I'm down to rank the movies. I think we're gonna be ranking them today, so like if anybody wants to like, I'm gonna be chilling today. I hope Ghost of Yotei will come to PS Plus soon. I'm hoping that like you need to play this game. This game is just so good. Like since you played Tsushima, like you have like the stances are gone. Like you basically just use weapons now. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I gotta show you guys this. I made my own Spider-Man ghost. I made my own Spider-Man ghost outfit. Let me show you guys this real quick. I made this one, but like I couldn't find like but like I couldn't find like a red mask, because like all the red masks in this game are just weird. Except for this one, though. I like this one because I played Death Stranding. That's a different point. But like I tried my best to like find a spider mask or like something. Wait. Never mind. What I was saying, I forgot there is a spider mask in here. Wait. Like, this is the best spider mask that they have for it, but like I couldn't find it. Like, I couldn't find one, so I had to make my own like spider ghost, and I some way tried. And I ended up with little ninja mask. Looks like the combat's still the same. I wouldn't say the combat's still the same. The only thing that I have, like, the only thing, like, I like Yotei, but like the only thing that, like, the only problem that I have with this game is just the ghost dance. Like, my only problem with this game is legitimately just the way you get the ghost dance. It takes too long. Hold up real quick, let me change the title because I put Wolverine in the title. That and plus most of the Wolverine movies, most of the Wolverine mostly appears in the X-Men movies, so I mean, we only like 2 solo movies. Wolverine's combat is gonna be hella crazy. Bro, we're getting that gameplay. That gameplay better be a whole entire section. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted to play Yotei, I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna be doing like a lot of stuff this stream. Wait, do you guys want me to go ahead and react before, do you guys want me to go ahead and react right now or no? Because like, I want to react to Degenerate Jay's video. Like, we need to react to Degenerate Jay's video about Wolverine. I'm pretty sure there's another video too. Yeah, I think, yeah, one was Degenerate Jay, yeah. Wolverine, okay, so it's titled Wolverine Has a Huge Problem. I want to react to that video today too. What the? Oh, wrong way. Oh yeah, and I also have to react to the brand new day. I'm gonna react to Cosmic Wonder Day. I want to check out Everything Always this video too. There's like a lot. There's a lot that we need to check out. Lucky when you play this game like 4 times.
よし、策はこうだ。まずかがり火を射る。火事を起こして万平の気をそらしてから。聞く、どこへ行くんだ。
ねえ、こっち来て。
なんだ。お聞く。こんなところで何してる。
和田様が急ぎ来てほしいって馬屋にいる。
何用だ。
それは馬が大変なんだ。お待たせしていいの。
いかんな。行こう。
Oh yeah, I forgot I have it on Miki mode.
馬が大変なのか。
お城に火をつけるよりはいいでしょ。
ほら、万平が戻る前に進むぞ。
I forgot, if y'all play this on Miki mode,
引き上げてやる。
わかった。他にはどんな城に忍び入ったの。
Miki mode basically gives you a lot more,
本当？
かなりの手並みだぞ。
oh nuts.
私
I was gonna say, am I glitched right now?
また厄介を起こすつもりか。
I gotta make a note. Stop going that way whenever I play this game. I just love this game.
そっちに行く。いいよ、引き上げて。
I love this game.
帯に書いてる人たちどうして殺し
Y'all
た
are gonna see why I think that
何かされたの。
い
this
つか
game's gonna
話し
be
てやる。
crazy.
蔵はこの壁の向こうだよ。持ち上げて。
行くぞ。
私が引き上げる。
聞くには無理だ。他の道を探してくる。
Y'all are gonna see
やってる
why.
んだが、もしも十兵衛に知られたらどうやされそう。
Whoa.
聞く、平気か。
私は平気。
Okay, note this up. Let me go ahead and just stop with the
よかった。
扉がある。錠を開けるね。開けた。きっとこの辺りに薬があると思う。
見つけた。
薬たくさんあるよ。
残りはそのままにしよう。そろそろ出るぞ。見つかるとまずい。
Holy, that's a lot of gun parts.
待て。ここで何をしていた。
Holy, that's a lot of gun parts.
この娘に聞きな。
姉様。
学びになる。答えろ。
薬を取りに来た。村の人のために。
盗みだぞ。牢屋に入れねばならんな。
あなた新参でしょう。みんなに薬をあげないと一気が起こるよ。そうなったら困らない？
まずは馬回り頭にお伝えする。
それは和田様のことか。あの方に頼まれたんだが。
まことか。
疑うなら聞きに行こう。だけど黙ってあたしらを見逃せば和田様のお手を煩わせずに済むね。
まあそうだな。我らには務めがあるし。行ってよい。
やるな。
薬を配ってくるね。ありがとう姉様。
篤殿か。北森殿が天守でお待ちだ。
Yep.
何をか言っていたか。
下級のこととだけ。
この知らせは半時前のもの。間違いないかと。ならば動こ
う。馬回り頭殿、目通りを許すとは驚きだ。
北森がうるさいのでな。今しがた早馬が来た。港のかがり火台が竜に奪われた。ようやくあやつの居所を突き止められたわけだ。
今すぐ向かおう。逃したくねえ。
これは我らの戦だ。
いや、斎藤の戦だ。現に松前は風前の灯火だろう。竜が死ねば斎藤は右腕を失うことになる。好機だろう。
和田殿、圧は武器になります。音量は敵勢に恐怖をまき散らす。
Matters or say like reason is I don't know what reason I don't know what we could see in Wolverine character was.
策はあるのか。拙者が手勢と共に攻め入り、圧は単身で竜を追う。
I mean, I would tell you, like, I don't know, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that like you can tell from, like, it's kind of hard to tell, but like one of the things that I think they're doing is the Days of Future Past thing. They're doing the Days of Future Past stuff with Mystique for the Sentinels, which I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like, I'm not even gonna lie, that's kind of like something that already like that was kind of already picked out. Because I still think that we're getting something similar with Days Gone, with, well, not Days Gone, but like if you play Days Gone, you know what part I'm talking about. Like, you know that part where Deacon gets captured if you play Days Gone, by, like he gets captured by the Rippers. Nightcrawler, yes, we need Nightcrawler.
菊のことどうして隠した？
すまん、娘を守りたい一心ゆえだ。あの子の世界は俺たちが住む世界とはまるで異なる。
そんなことはねえぞ、ジューベ。
You know how good Nightcrawler bro, X-Men First Class is fire. I think there's that one. I loved X-Men First Class, and Logan was just perfect. X-Men First Class is great because Nightcrawler in that, bro. I would say X-Men 2's Nightcrawler is really good, but I can't really say anything else. X-Men 2 is like my first X-Men movie. But First Class, bro? X-Men First Class is fire. I wonder if we're gonna see Cyclops in the game. No, wow, okay, that's crazy. She only, Jean Grey only, Jean Grey will kill in context of if she's being hunted.
肩を貸す。
Or, you know, kind of similar to Brand New Day where she kills off the guards. I'm still gonna call it. Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey. She has red hair and I'm seeing a yellow jacket. I'm seeing a yellow and green. I'm seeing a yellow hoodie with a green jacket. And I'm seeing, and on top of that, why would Jean Grey be in cuffs? Unless he's trying to break out. Unless he's trying to break out of the prison. Like, people still don't think that Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey. Which, okay, I can understand why people think that she's not playing Jean Grey, but I'm just like, she has to be playing Jean Grey. It just lines up. Because it's like, Like, we see her in Peter's apartment, so it's like, yeah. Actually, wait a minute. There's a way they could actually do that. What if, okay. What if, we have Man Spider? Like, what if, okay, so, like, you guys already know about the Man Spider thing? Like, you guys already know about the Man Spider thing? Like, they're trying to see, like, what if Jean Grey's the one that brings Peter back out of his, out of Man Spider? Oh, yeah, I forgot I can't crouch. I forgot. Rival's keybind. Oh my god, I can't see. Oh wow. Didn't even have to do anything. Whoa! That is power slide? Hold up, I gotta see this, chat. Did I just power slide? Nah, I think I just teleported. For some reason, I just power slide. I just power slid.
大事ありません、北森殿。お供いたします。
竜は近くにいる。このまま進むべきだ。
ひとときも無駄にできん。動ける者は続け。竜を成敗するぞ。怨霊が来た。松前の犬も増えたぞ。一人としてあの門を越えさせるな。撃て。ひるむな。かかれ。隠れろ。鉄砲隊を倒せ。飛べ。
竜を逃がすわけにはいかねえ。
I did it again. Everything always tries to do it? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil. I'm gonna wait this out. I'm gonna wait for my screen to go back to normal. Okay. There we go. That dodge. Ah, I love the Odachi in this game. I love the Odachi in this game.
草船の大筒だ。
竜に逃げ場はね
船は任せろ。お前はかがり火台に向かえ。者ども、戦船に向けて鉄砲を撃て。
Find the dragon.
おい竜死ぬ覚悟はできたか。
貴様に俺がやれるかな。
ご自慢の鉄砲隊を連れてきてみろ。
何が怨霊だ。昔と変わらずいつまでも哀れな娘のままだ。
Alright, wrench out everything always real quick.
行け。船を沖へ動かせ。圧。
逃がしちまった。竜を取り逃がした。
お前が無事ならいい。捕虜も救い出したし、かがり火台も奪った。
あいつを殺すはずが振り切られたんだぞ。どうすりゃいい。
The plan was to kill.
わからん。
なあ、もう一人息子がいたよな。
雲だ。
竜ほど慎重じゃねえとしたら。
なるほど。居所が分かれば。だがまずは和田殿に司祭を報じたい。
報じたきゃ報じろ。だがユキに早馬を出してくれ。
I mean, to be fair, that was the plan.
俺の屋敷で落ち合おう。あやつらを逃がすのはこれが最後だ。
ああ、次はない。
That was the plan.
お主には
I don't know, this is like probably like my favorite outfit. Yeah, for bounties. I'm gonna command. Like better eBay. Me knowing that I've pretty much done all of the side missions. This is a new game plus file.
斎藤の税は戻ってきたか。
四方八方へ逃げていった。
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the tier list. I do want to react to the Degenerate J's video first. Oh yeah, we got a lot we gotta react to.
Imagine Marvel.
We're gonna check out Degenerate J's video. We gotta check out Degenerate J's video. And we gotta check out everything always. And then I think there's more because I still want to do the tier list real quick. Even though I'm not gonna lie, only probably a couple of movies might end up getting me insanely creepy. Some of y'all might not even like where I'm gonna place one of the X-Men movies. Some of y'all might not like what I'm going to put for one of them. I can already tell that one, I already tell that one person's probably not gonna like where I put one movie. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and react to Degenerate J's video real quick. Alright, so after Degenerate J's video, Marvel's Wolverine has a huge problem.
Marvel's Wolverine game from Insomniac comes out, and it is incredible. It's the Wolverine game we've waited years for, ever since X-Men Origins Wolverine the game. Fans are going to spend years creating comic-accurate costumes and mods. They might add in Hugh Jackman's face. For those...
Nah, they're not doing that. Chat, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Hold up, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna exit out of this. We need something. Here's the vipers. But yeah, chat, we're gonna react to Degenerate J's video real quick, and then after that, we're gonna react to everything always. And I think there's another one that we want to react to. So just give me 1 second. Sorry about that, chat. I'm back. All right, we're gonna go hang it back to watching the Degenerate J's video. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, Degenerate J's video. Okay.
Those of us who grew up with the Fox, ever since X-Men Origins Wolverine the game, fans are going to spend years creating comic accurate costumes and mods. They might add in Hugh Jackman's face for those of us who grew up with the Fox X-Men universe.
Oh yeah.
Just as a huge boost of nostalgia. You might get suits that we don't expect to see from old animated continuities, maybe even X-Men Evolution.
Please.
Maybe someone even makes Darkclaw from the Amalgam Comics. Except none of this is ever able to happen, because Sony reportedly doesn't want to offer people the ability to buy future narrative PlayStation games on platforms like PC. At the moment, Sony is reportedly not planning to bring future narrative-focused PlayStation games to PC. And I know what some people are thinking, but I do think this goes beyond any kind of console wars or any kind of preferred platform. Because Spider-Man 2, reportedly, at least according to third-party numbers, estimates, all these different things, did not sell that well on PC. And I think that they're looking at a game like Spider-Man 2, a game that I know some people in my audience absolutely love, some people really didn't enjoy, and some people are like me, who had a kind of mixed opinion on it because of their history with the character. They're taking a game like that and learning the wrong lessons from it. Because when I look at Spider-Man 2, and I look at another game on PC that I've talked about over on JRPG, which is Stellar Blade, that sold incredibly well, I don't see proof that PC gamers don't want single-player games, or that this being on PC, these games being on PC, couldn't actually help recover the money that goes into their budget. I see something very different from this situation. I am wondering from you, if Marvel's Wolverine eventually came to PC, what would you be interested in? For me, it would really be mods, but is there a suit that you know might not be in the game that you'd be interested in? Let me know. The thing with Spider-Man 2 is Sony is reportedly kind of exiting the PC space in terms of narrative single-player games, and they want to keep more multiplayer-focused titles on everything. But the thing is, Sony never publicly said Spider-Man 2 sold badly and is the reason, but it's kind of impossible to ignore. They never actually celebrated it selling well on PC or anything like that, and if you've noticed something with business over time, businesses very rarely admit failure, but they always publicly gloat and talk about successes because that's very good for them. It's good for future sales, it's good for investors, it's good to boost the company's value and look good and have confidence going forward. So
wait. If people are saying that they don't want to, like, keep in mind, by the way, I just thought about this, for anybody that's wondering why Mystique could be playable, and people are saying, wait, it's going to be a freaking MJ section again. You're playing a person with powers!
When they don't talk about a success, it often means I
had to say that.
Not always, but often. The thing is, Spider-Man 2 did sell very well on PS5. We can have our comments on the game, but it sold very well there. You know, the estimate for Steam and PC just in general is much smaller, and analysts in general pointed to weaker PC performance, all these different problems with the game on PC. The thing is, the community's been speculating about this for a long time, and many people concluded that this proves that narrative PlayStation games aren't worth pursuing on PC, Sony being one of those groups who seems to have concluded that. I think that's wrong. The thing is, Spider-Man 2 is a mixed bag. Now, you might love it. It might be your favorite superhero game or your favorite Spider-Man game of all time. Mm-hmm. You know, on this channel, I'm not somebody to come after people for liking games or liking movies or anything like that. Some of the things I love that I've talked to you about are not that popular. Spider-Man 2 was still very popular, and people really liked it. Right. But the thing is, it had great traversal, it had amazing visuals, and fantastic combat. Pretty much everybody agrees on those things. But when it came to story choices, the way that the symbiote was included, the black suit, their interpretation of Harry Osborn, their interpretation of Venom in general, their entire third act, those things were divisive. They were things that people really argue about to this day. Even the pacing, the content that was in the game, cut content, which we've talked about. I think the issue wasn't the platform. It wasn't how many gamers are on PC versus how many are on PlayStation, or PC gamers aren't willing to spend money on this game, but PlayStation gamers are. I think the issue here was the game. Like, the issue here was that this game was not strong enough to break through that sales threshold on that platform. But that's obviously my opinion. That said, they never did celebrate it doing well. Unlike a game like Stellar Blade, which PC gamers, if they don't buy narrative action games, then explain a game like Stellar Blade. And it does matter more than just saying, oh, it's a Gooner game. The thing is, the game was a new IP. It was controversial before launch because games journalists want to make everything a controversy. There's some games journalists who follow this channel, and there's a few I talk to on Twitter who are very nice people, but a lot of the times controversy sells. You know, it gets clicks.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times what happens is with these games, if there's something that can be picked apart, it will be. And with Stellar Blade, they were picking apart like Eve's body, even though Shin Jae-yoon and other body models who work for the game are beautiful, amazing Korean Asian women. They're just gorgeous. But the thing is, like, they would take those things and tear them apart, even though there were humans behind those aspects. I remember even IGN France writing a whole article about how basically, I'm TLDRing it, they were saying like the creator of Stellar Blade must have basically been a virgin who had never seen a woman before.
Wow.
And then it turns out he's married to a very successful woman who's beautiful. So it's like, people were going after that game.
Stellar Blade for some reason.
It had no fan recognition.
I'm not going back to playing
it's new.
Game because
Spider-Man is a character who has had like 60 years of history, more than that. He's legendary.
Yeah.
And somehow, according to Shift Up, who made Stellar Blade, and those official numbers that were released, there was huge engagement on PC. It had an enormous sales boost. Now, did it sell more than Spider-Man overall? No, but it reportedly sold more than Spider-Man on PC. That's kind of embarrassing for Sony. You have a character that's a household name, and that won't sell on PC, but a new IP did? That's crazy. Spider-Man's one of the most recognizable characters on Earth, and Stellar Blade wasn't at all. PC players will clearly support single-player games that they believe in. I think the problem is, there was a lot of problems around Spider-Man. Now, even if you disagree with that, the fact remains that the sales numbers for Stellar Blade were public and celebrated, and the sales numbers on PC for Spider-Man were not public and not celebrated. That leads me to believe that they're learning the wrong lesson from Spider-Man. And the thing is, Wolverine is unfortunately going to be a casualty of this, at least at this time. Unless there is already a PC port in the works at the same time as the console version, and that's somehow being grandfathered in as a release on PC, right now it's looking like Wolverine is going to be kind of getting the shaft because of this.
Wow.
But Spider-Man games have actually really benefited from being on multiple platforms for many reasons. One is mods. If you look at it, fans can do things that companies officially...
Some 2 playthrough. Yeah, I was involved with that. He animated the TASM 2, the actual movie suit.
Something anybody had to do. It's something fans did for fun. And if a company did that, they would have to pay him for his likeness. When a fan does it, it's just a fun, unofficial, free fan project. And by the way, the face thing, it's the same thing with Hugh Jackman. Somebody could do that with this game. Somebody wouldn't be able to do, not easily be able to do that, I should say, if it's PlayStation only. It could happen. We've seen it with Bloodborne, where Bloodborne years later is running on PC now. Pretty well, actually. And I would argue Sony lost out on that money, because there's plenty of PC players playing Bloodborne. They're just emulating it and paying Sony nothing. If Sony had officially released a port of that, they would have at least gotten some money. And actually, PC ports are not nearly as hard to make as they used to be. The current generations of consoles are very much just like a PC, just more limited tech. Not in a bad way, just in a way to keep the price below $1,000. So when you're looking at this, PC ports are already easier than they used to be to make, and with Bloodborne, they just gave up that money. With Wolverine, it looks like they're going to do the same, and they're giving up the ability for fans to step in and do things they can't, like create a skin for Darkclaw. You know, a character we've talked about before from Amalgam Comics, where Marvel and DC own that character. A modder could easily put that character in. Insomniac is not going to. They're not going to go and get legal rights from DC to do that. It's just not going to be possible.
Right.
Mods preserve this creativity and this possibilities. And,
Even with
the longevity of these games, they thrive more the more that they are accessible. I understand the point of console exclusives. I would even argue, like, you look at Xbox and they started putting everything everywhere and the console feels less important. Like, you don't have to go there to play Halo anymore. And I understand that. But the thing is, when you do release games,
the one I want is the one I want is for just strictly. I want that one. I need both of these for the motorcycle scene.
They thrive longer because of those mods.
I want the one where he's wearing the leather jacket and the boots and the jeans. I want that. I want that for that motorcycle scene.
Doing challenge runs, videos, screenshots, streaming, all these different things for years to come. You know, that's why I think the longevity is important of being able to release something in more than one place. But even beyond that, just the preservation of games. I have talked about this before on this channel.
From that movie, bro.
Spider-Man and superheroes in general, but especially Spider-Man, is a character who has so many games that are just poof. They're just gone. Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions, Edge of Time. Those games are all gone. You know, you look at games like...
I remember playing this game. I still remember... I remember playing this whole...
Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions.
Friend or Foe I remember playing. Friend or Foe was just so good.
Those games are all gone. You know, you look at games like Deadpool. You look at games like Ultimate Alliance. These things have been delisted. People lost access to them. If they didn't have a physical version on console, they couldn't really play it anymore. I guess unless for some of those they had bought it digitally, which is possible, but a lot of people didn't. So the thing is, the more places a game exists, the harder it becomes to lose, the easier it is to preserve. Whether that's through emulation or it's through native ports, those are a good thing to have. They're a good thing to have around because nowadays, if you want to buy a lot of those superhero games, they're very expensive. You know who has easy access to them? PC players, because they're still distributed. You can't even legally buy it anymore. Like, if you go and buy those games, Marvel's not getting any money. There's no way to buy them. They're just gone because of these licensing problems. We don't know what the future is for any of these games. I
remember playing TASM 2.
It's good to have that preservation.
The TASM 2 game.
You know, maybe Sony is looking at Spider-Man 2 and they see a reason to pull back from DC. It's a little embarrassing. It didn't do as well as they wanted it to. Why didn't people buy it? I mean, I think we've all been there where we worked hard on something and it didn't do as well as it should have, or at least we think it should have, and we're like, what happened? I get it. But when I look at other games, even that they have published, like for example Stellar Blade, I see evidence that PC players are still willing to support games that they believe in. If Marvel's Wolverine ends up being fantastic, I don't think it should just be locked on console.
Gonna be crazy.
I think that it should be something that can exist in more than one place, because with these superhero games in particular, that modding community, that preservation, all those things are very important. A game like Halo is not likely to get delisted permanently. A game like Deadpool, the video game, is. It just frustrates me because exclusives are not some evil, awful thing. Having an exclusive on a console, I understand the value of it. I understand why they do it. I think with Wolverine, though, and with some of these games, it's a big mistake because the mods, the preservation, and the communities have repeatedly shown that they can add value to that game that lasts long after its original launch. And if Sony's learning a lesson from Spider-Man 2, I guess I just feel like it's not the right one if this is what they're taking from it. But I'll be interested to hear your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, you want to leave, like, subscribe. I appreciate you very much. Thank
Hey, I
you
don't even
so
know if
much
we're
for
in
the
Deadpool
support
2.
on the
Or
Lego
Deadpool 2
Batman
game.
video recently. I do have more I'd like to talk about with that game in the future as well. And if you want to support this channel, some of the things are on the screen right here, as well as our other channel, Degenerate Plays, where we play through games, and we have our own store, CosmoBunny.shop.
Okay.
Over there, we make coasters, keychains, trays, and more, all made out of recycled paper. I always talk about this. I love this site. My wife, Jill, runs it. What we do is we take old comics, manga, and magazines that have been damaged.
Oh,
We
that's a
preserve
Naruto
some of
keychain.
that paper, some of that spirit of that art, and transform it into something new for your home, recycling the rest of that paper and using resin to create a new piece of art for you. So if you want to check that out, code DJAY123 gets you 10%.
All right, that's a good video. That was a good video. I had like that's a little bit odd though. First Venom game, now Wolverine. All right, I think we're gonna check that out, but I do want to check out. No, I was already there too. Let's go ahead and do this tier list since we're here. Let's go ahead and do this tier list. Give me 1 second, chat. We're gonna do the tier list. Just give you a sec. Some people are not like where I'm gonna put a movie. Some people are not gonna like where I put one movie. You know, it's gonna become so. Oh my gosh, that would be so fire. Yeah, they already have a CJ mod for Spider-Man 2. The amount of CJ, like the CJ mods are so good for, like, bro, that's how you know that every single person is very creative. Like once the CJ mods come to the game, it's over. All right, so we have. All right, hold on a minute, chat. Like I want to change some of this. We're gonna change this one to Berserk. Amazing. We're gonna put okay. And I don't know. I really don't know what to put for these. So we're just gonna put something other. I don't really know what to put for this, but we're just gonna put Berserker and we'll just put something. We're gonna put. Hold up. We'll put. I guess decent. No. Hold up. We're gonna reload this. Hold up. We're gonna reload this. Hold up. And we'll just keep these two the same. All right, X-Men 1. We'll put it in okay. I loved X-Men 2. Like, I like X-Men 2 is just great. The Berserk tier is pretty much the S tier. Amazing is just eh. And yes, it has every single movie from X-Men 1 to Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine are gonna count. Last Stand. Him leading the X-Men. Wolverine leading the X-Men. Okay. Nothing's gonna top the scene that I'm gonna show you guys. Hold up. Nothing's gonna top the scene that I'm about to show you guys. Hold on. Like, the scene from the movie that I'm about to show you guys is legitimately this scene. If you guys remember this whole entire scene. Just walks up, just tosses himself. We need this whole entire suit in the game, by the way, please. Like, we need this suit. We need the leather jacket with the shirt, with the white beater, the jeans, and I'm pretty sure he's wearing boots as well. We need this suit, please. Even though I wouldn't technically count it as a suit, I would count it more as an outfit, but like still, we need these suits. Hopefully, if Insomniac allows, Insomniac will allow.
What the hell was that?
Danger
will
obsession.
allow
You know what I
these
mean.
suits.
I'll lighten up, Storm.
Look, you can't just change the
his
rules
suit
when
in
you
this
feel
movie.
like it. I'm trying to teach him something.
I taught him something.
It was a defensive.
And plus, on top of that, he also killed Jean Grey later on in this movie. So yeah. Last Stand. Last Stand. I like Last Stand. But I like X2 more. We'll put it in amazing right now. X-Men Origins Wolverine. I'm gonna put this in the I don't know for right now. Chat, what are we thinking? X-Men Origins Wolverine going in, I don't know. Well, let me change it. X-Men Origins going in E tier. What the? I didn't even add that to it. What the? I didn't even add that. What the? Hold up. Like, what do we think about that? Hold up. I'm changing this, by the way. Since apparently this website wants to bug out. Like, what are we thinking? Putting in this as C tier. What are we thinking? And more bloodier, to be honest. I mean, you only get like one scene with blood in it. And that's like him taking out Deadpool and I want to say him fighting Gambit though. I think those are the only scenes where like everything got really bloody. All right, First Class. Oh, was Wolverine even in First Class? Oh yeah, he was in First Class. I forgot about this. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in First Class. Specifically this scene. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have Wolverine at some point hitting us. I don't know. We didn't have like a lot of Wolverine in this movie. Oh. But Nightcrawler was peak in this movie, though. But I'm going to put it at E for now. Okay, y'all can try how you want with the Wolverine movie. Y'all can try how you want, but like y'all can try how you want with this movie, but it's just like y'all can try how you want with this movie, like with X-Men Origins Wolverine, because not X-Men Origins Wolverine, but the Wolverine. I know I spelled it wrong again. Bro, you have any idea how many times I've typed his name and it just shows up the other way around? Specifically the Shinyan fight. And this fight. All the fights in the Wolverine are fucking fire. I like X2, but sadly it's like I'm gonna put it in front of see, like I don't want to get rid of chat question. I like X2. Okay, I like X2, but like I'm gonna put the Wolverine on top of it. Days of Future Past was also really good, but I'm gonna put it in A for now. It's either A or C for me. I'll put it in B right now. This is the road cut. I didn't see the road cut for this movie, but I saw the original X-Men 2, X-Men United, so like I've heard things about the road cut. I've heard the road cut is good, so I'm gonna put this in A for now. I don't know why they put the road cut up here when the road cut is basically the same thing as X-Men 2. Well, let me zoom in real quick so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, there we go. Yeah, someone's gonna say that this list is insanely weird. I had to zoom in for a second, chat. Let's see real quick. Oh, easy S. We got X-Men Apocalypse. I'm hoping that they change the ending for the game. I saw something about this. Bro, we all know how good this was. Like, do I have to say anything?
There's some kind of animal in there.
It's no animal. It's a man.
Who is he?
A part of him has been taken away.
What do you mean?
I mean, they turned him into some kind of weapon.
Some kind of weapon.
Charlie 3, report. Did you find them?
we please get this as a suit in the game, please? Can we please do the Weapon X suit in the game, please? With a mission like this. Especially going off of Spider-Man 2 where he had the whole entire Venom section, bro.
Weapon X is loose. I repeat, Weapon X is
loose.
You sure he's not an animal?
He's into the central halls.
Wait. I just thought about this for a second. Wait. Hold on. I just thought about this for a second. Chad. Hold on. What if we get something similar? If Wolverine gets caught and he lets loose, Mystique. Oh my god. I didn't even think about this while I was like, oh my god. Okay. I didn't even think about this. We need a scene like this. Where we see Wolverine flat out escaping Trask Industries because he's outside and security cameras are going to be everywhere looking for him. Like, Mystique gets him out. He starts going on a rampage. What the heck is on my... And like we see security cameras, like you can tell, like Trask is seeing security cameras. He's like, oh my god, he's loose. He's loose. And they have the locked, bruh.
He's into the central halls.
And then after that, we're fighting all, bro. This is, oh my gosh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I didn't even think about that. That's perfect. Chat, that you guys can't tell me that was perfect. I just came up with that, bro. That's perfect. But sadly, I'm sorry, Apocalypse. You're going in C. All right, Deadpool 2. No, wait. Deadpool no good. What? What is this? Did I just think of that on the, like, chat? You guys can't tell me. I just thought about that. What the heck is Deadpool 1? Nah, no good deed. Oh, it's just a short movie. Okay, my fault. My fault. Okay, my fault. It's a short film. Bad. My bad. Never seen it, so I don't know. But it's it's Deadpool. All right. Everybody here has seen Logan. Like, do I need to talk about this again? Like, do I need to talk about this again? Best villain ever. Best villain ever. Like, best villain ever, right? Like, he's the best. Like, Pierce is the best Wolverine villain. He's underrated, bro. Like, best villain ever. Best Wolverine movie ever. Even though I'm telling you, I was gonna count Deadpool and Wolverine, even though it's a Deadpool movie. Like, bro, all of it was just so fire. And then you have Pierce just like, what the heck happened in there? By the way, best villain right here, by the way. Best Wolverine villain right here. I know people are gonna say Magneto is also up there, but like this is the best Wolverine villain. We all know where this is going. We all already know where this is going. This is getting an automatic S tier. This is just S tier. Deadpool 2. I have to rewatch Deadpool 2. I'm gonna put it at B for now, but like I'll rewatch Deadpool 2. I did not watch Once Upon a Deadpool. Dark Phoenix I did watch. They didn't do Jean Grey right. New Mutants. I only watched this because, well, because of Rival. Well, this is gonna sound crazy. One, it was because of Rivals. Two, I've heard mixed things about it, so I'm gonna put it at B. And then Deadpool and Wolverine. This might end up. I might end up. It has a really cool suit, and I do like the fight scene where they're fighting a whole bunch of Deadpools. And I do like this so much because, like, you got Wolverine, like, you got this version of Wolverine talking to Logan's Laura or Logan's X-23. Do I put it in? Because, like, I like, I have way too. I'll put it in A for now. I think that's it. All right, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because, like, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the tier list or not? Well, let me know what you guys think, because, like, X-Men Origins Wolverine would be higher. First Class would be higher. This is just not really good because Jean Grey got insanely butchered. Wait, where's... Oh, wait, Deadpool 2 is right there. I think that's a really good tier list. I think that's a really good tier list right there. I didn't see this. Like I said, like, I saw New Mutants, but it's just so weird for me to say New Mutants was just, I don't know. I might low-key, actually, wait a minute. Well, no, because they kind of. Well, no, because they got the origin right. That's the thing. They kind of got the origin right, and I do like Stryker in the. I do like Stryker in the movie. Okay, I can compromise. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in B tier right next to X-Men for now. Yeah, I think this is a really cool list. I think it's a really good list. Hold up, why on earth do I have two? Hold up, why on earth do I have? What is? Oh wait, never mind. It's the chat box. I think that's a really good tier list right there. Hold up, I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick. I think that's a really good tier list, though. I think that's a really good tier list, chat. What do you guys think? I think that was a really good tier list. I think that's a really good tier list. What the heck? Hold up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about the chat. I'm back. Whew. All right, I'm back. All right, I think okay, so yeah, Cap also said everything always. We're gonna check him out too. We got like a lot. Are they the test screens? And you also said Cosmic Wonder.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, we are just days away from being exactly 2 months out from Spider-Man Brand New Day dropping in theaters, and it's undeniable that Sony has kicked up their marketing. In the last 48 hours alone, we've had 2 brand new international TV spots, a behind-the-scenes promo, and a promo for the ScreenX theater format. And while most of the drops this weekend just recycled some of the footage from the very first trailer with very few, if any, new frames, if the rumors are true, in the next couple of weeks, we'll be getting our second trailer for the film. You can expect it to drop on YouTube either this week or next, according to industry insiders. Along the way, there have already been some light rumblings about internal test screenings and what seem to be positive reactions, but nothing like what we got today. Today, we're getting a full-on reaction from a source who claims to have seen one of the test screenings of the films, this coming via a brand new Twitter scoopster who's earned quite a track record in the last couple of months. We're going to break down exactly what they're saying about the movie, because if true, it's lining up Spider-Man Brand New Day to be one of the best Spider-Man movies ever. We're breaking it all down, this latest pretty detailed and comprehensive reaction to an internal test screening for Spider-Man Brand New Day. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. Thanks to everyone who's been subbing lately and help grow the community again. And if you haven't already, I would just kindly invite you to do so. It is the #1 way to support us, plus it'll enter you for the giveaways. Just be a sub, leave a comment, stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so first up, the normal spoiler warning whenever we cover this kind of content at the channel. Guys, remember to take everything that doesn't come from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt. However, there's always a new brand of Twitter scoopsters who pops up around Avengers films. This latest is no different. His name is Doom Servant. You guys can follow him over on Twitter at Lakers Spammer. He's only cropped up in the last couple of months, but has already had some of his scoops come true. That being said, no scooper gets everything right. His sources claim to have seen one of these internal test screenings, which we have confirmed are happening. Take that as you will, but also keep in mind, as we remind you with any reviews and reactions, even coming from sources that you trust closer to the film's release, guys, remember not to take anybody else's opinion into the theater with you. It is okay to like something other people didn't like. It is okay to not like something that other people did. It is the nature of art. Not everything is for everyone, and if you're super susceptible to what people are going to say about a movie before you go and see it, more often than not, you're going to end up disappointed. We'll talk about that a little later in the video, because this one, well, it's overwhelmingly positive, and I think that disclaimer is good for when it's good and bad. Either way, this is what they're saying about the test screening for the film. The first bullet point is that the best fight scene in the entire MCU happens in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, right off the top of my head, I can think of a couple that are going to be very hard to be rivaled. In fact, some of them are from the earliest days in the MCU. Say, it's like probably the prison fight they were able to make cinematic during Age of Ultron. I am not surprised, though. If you look at Destin Daniel Cretton's work in Shang-Chi, that was some of the best fight cinematography we've seen, especially in hand-to-hand combat, and Spider-Man is going to shine in that setting, especially fighting the hand. I actually can't wait to see that, and if Daredevil's paired up...
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna. Yeah, it's definitely either the fight in the raft, or it's that shot where we see him jumping at the hand, and there's 3 more. Cause like, go back and look at that trailer. We saw this in No Way Home. It's like, I'm gonna say this right now. It has to be like one of them has to be Punisher. Hold up, I'm gonna show you what he's talking about. I know exactly what shot he's talking about. We all know exactly what shot he's talking about. Dang, IGN's a little late for the Bot Rising trailer, isn't it? Aren't they? Sorry. Sorry, I watched The Boys. Like, you know exactly what what part in the trailer he's talking about.
I can't believe our first.
I know exactly what part of the trailer he's talking about.
Come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
Because, like, look at this. Look at the way he's jumping. He's diving in. You have two other hand ninjas looking here. I mean, that black and gold suit. I think we already have the black and gold suit. I think it's just, yeah, we already have the black and gold suit. I don't know if they're going to keep it, though. Now, me, shout out to one of my friends. Shout out to one of my friends. He said the assassin spider suit and the Punisher spider suit. But yeah, like, look at this for a second. It's like he's not... Like, he's diving towards them. Like, they're looking up. Why are these two looking straight over here?
Alongside him, like we think he is, it's going to be even better. The next bullet point says Sadie Sink's character is the best character in the movie and one of the best characters in the multiverse saga so far. I assume they're saying one of the best new characters to be introduced, and I've got to be honest, that doesn't really tell me anything, because a lot of the characters that were introduced during the multiverse saga, even some of the leads, were in some cases great, but in some cases got sandbagged by their own project or their own writing, or just Marvel Studios not having a plan to use their character in the future, and so their storyline or arc goes dead. So I'm actually overall not surprised to hear that at all. The bar is very low. On the other side of that coin, though, I will say it's exciting to hear this, because if the rumors are true that she is playing Jean Grey, there's going to be a long future for her in the history of the MCU now in the decades to come in the future. So if she's killing it, that is a really good sign for future X-Men reboots, future X-Men films, and really just the MCU health as a whole.
Oh, they have Black Cat in this movie? I don't know if they're going to have Black Cat in the movie. I would hope they would have Black Cat. Let Peter go out with Black Cat for a moment. Let Peter go out with Black Cat, especially if we're doing the black suit. Let Peter, let Tom get a Black Cat. Or better yet, since I like Superior, I'm going to be real. I like Superior. Give him a Carly Cooper. A Carly Cooper or a Black Cat would be nice. Or Loki. Yeah, like Loki, I really do think that, this is what I'm gonna say. I think I figured out how Tom can fight, but I think I figured out how Tom Holland Spider-Man can fight Venom. I low-key think I figured it out. Have MJ's boyfriend be Eddie Brock, and have MJ's boyfriend be Eddie Brock, and Peter gets the black suit back, or whatever. You know how it goes. I think it would be cool if MJ's boyfriend was Eddie Brock. And Peter, let's say Peter takes the black suit off before then, right? Have him already dating, have MJ already going out with Peter right after that. Like, just right after that. And then some way along the way, like, you have like the symbiote just roaming around the city and stuff like that, just trying to find the right host, just looking for someone, and the symbiote just be like, yeah, and after that, the symbiote overhears Eddie say that he hates Peter. Immediately goes straight to Eddie right at bruh. That is perfect.
Now, whomever saw this movie must have really liked it, because
even though people are saying that, you know, that they're gonna do Scorpion as Venom, which I like that a lot, but I also really want to see how they're gonna do Eddie Brock. I want to see how they're gonna do Eddie. Daily Bugle and Brand New Day or Spider-Man 3. We need him working at Daily Bugle, but I think right now in this one he's working at he's working at the deli. But I think though it would be cool if he worked at the Daily Bugle. I think if we're doing this is the first Spider-Man 4 movie. Jesus. I think it would be cool if he was to actually wait a minute. Yo, Cap, you're onto something. What if he works at the Daily Bugle at some point in the movie? Like, what if he's like working like, ooh, hold on. MCU Spider-Man 6, he could work at the Daily Bugle. Hold on.
Next one says the best live-action Spider-Man movie in top 10 in the MCU. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Top 10 in the MCU is hard enough, but the best live-action Spider-Man movie, it's going to be so hard for a new Spider-Man, even as much as we love it, even with the recency bias, to double down on that and say that it was better than some of those original Spider-Man films just because of where they were in the nostalgia and building towards an MCU. Still, that combo of being the best live-action Spider-Man movie ever and top 10 in the MCU is a heck of a statement. So, you know, hyperbole aside, it's good they liked the movie. We're going to have to reserve our judgment for that one. Then some of the following statements said that the movie has great needle drops, as you would expect. I mean, it is a Spider-Man movie, but it also says that this movie is hilarious. Now, I am really glad to hear that, because certainly after Spider-Man Brand New Day is done, and even with this sour tone they've sort of started off with, and how depressed Spider-Man seems during this film, it's good that they can work some levity in there. Because very clearly, from the Avengers Doomsday preview trailers and everything the Russos have said about Avengers Doomsday, and presumably Avengers Secret Wars to follow it up, there is no humor whatsoever. They have talked at length about it being a tonal shift using those exact words, and then Joe and Anthony Russo trying to differentiate it by saying that it really is something different for this episodic story. And I think that the way that they're going to do that is fully embrace the seriousness without the undercutting, without those moments of comic relief that you would normally get from a Deadpool or a Thor or a Tony Stark. Leaving that out of
we're
it
definitely
and just allowing us to be
in
the seriousness of the moment with the stakes the way they are. I'm pretty sure that's the tone that we're up for in Doomsday, and so it'll be really nice to have a slight comedy in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Again, as dire as the stakes seem for Peter Parker in that film, having some comedy, at least for this part of the year, because after that, there's no looking back. Now, this final one is interesting. Score was 9.5 out of 10, but they didn't like the ending. Now, lightest of spoiler warning if you haven't been hearing about the ending, but from some of the plot leaks we've read that have some of the details correct now that have been confirmed by the trailers, it certainly looks like Peter Parker is going to be on the brink of death, and almost in a willing way, like he feels like he doesn't have the fight or that his story is over. And it may be that they didn't get to see the post-credit scenes, which we have heavily assumed will be the Venom symbiote showing up to bond with Spider-Man and save his life in that moment. Still, I have to admit that when we read some of those plot leaks, true or not, and what we've already seen from the trailers with it being a big, huge, colorful, action-packed Spider-Man movie with a bunch of new characters we've never seen Spider-Man side by side with, especially even in the MCU, no Punisher, no Hulk, no Jean Grey, this is all brand new territory, and we've covered those plot leaks at the channel. It really felt like they were maybe leaving Spider-Man in a place here at the end that A, didn't really make good on a big colorful Spider-Man movie, but also left him in a place you'd expect to pick up with Peter Parker at the beginning of a film, not after we've spent 2 hours with the character. I can definitely see that, and again, they may not have liked the ending because they may not have seen the post-credit scenes that are rumored to either have the symbiote or tie into Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars. Again, those rumors withstanding might also be Steve Rogers. We don't know yet. Now look, whomever saw this test screener, whoever the source is for Lakers Spammer, obviously really liked it, but this is just as good an opportunity to bring up the point that I always make during these videos, as I did with Captain America Brave New World. If you guys remember, there were actually some external pre-screeners as opposed to these...
Hold on, Jet. Alright, I'm back, chat. But yeah.
Internal ones that Sony are doing, and people aren't supposed to talk about it. They sign NDAs. I've sat in a couple of them, some of the early previews of the films. I did it for Wakanda Forever. I also did it for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'm not talking about red carpet premieres. I was at those too. I'm talking about these early test screenings. And then when you walk out of the theater, they have someone from Disney or Marvel standing right there, and you have to tell them in a couple of sentences how you felt honestly about the film.
Okay.
Someone who saw some of that for Captain America Brave New World and came out and immediately trashed the film, said the action scenes were lackluster. If you guys remember, the film was a mess. Now, there may have been some truth to his appraisal, because even though they went into huge production delays, when they came out of them, they still had almost a year of full reshoots and did change a lot of stuff up, especially in the first act. I also think that Captain America Brave New World could have been a much, much better movie if it wasn't watered down with movie by committee, like very obviously Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is. In fact, the things I don't like about both of those movies are they just feel way too overwritten, over-engineered, and you can kind of tell that there was a strong voice at some point and it got watered down. Topic for a totally different video. My point is that I told you guys then, like I'm going to tell you now, try to remember that when one person has an opinion of something, you have zero idea what their whole relationship with the MCU is. They may just be a casual fan. They may be someone who used to be a huge fan, but now has turned on the MCU because of what happened during the Multiverse saga, or they didn't like the direction of Disney and Marvel. They could be someone who just hates superhero movies in general. You have no idea what biases they're carrying with them, and that's why any
they are going to be in Secret Wars. I think She-Hulk, I don't know about.
Is very, very risky to go off of. When we have the red carpet premieres,
Luke is going to be Luke Cage. He's going to be in Born Again season 3.
Lift, then you're hearing from sources you guys listen to daily, all the time. You can trust sort of whether or not their judgment of something aligns with your own, and you're hearing from a bunch of different sources at once. So if there's an overwhelming consensus, if you read 10 reactions and 9 out of the 10 say the same thing, then you can sort of have a litmus there for what people are saying. But when it's a one-off like this, when it's a one-off test screener review where they really shouldn't be talking anyway, it's probably against NDA and they just literally tell whatever they think, man, you just don't know where to place that person, hence you don't know where to place that appraisal. And so while it was good enough to say this stuff when people were trashing Captain America Brave New World, I also want to remind you to stay skeptical when it comes to people overpraising Spider-Man Brand New Day right now. This guy may just love Spider-Man movies. He may be all in no matter what. This movie may be a 5 out of 10, but he absolutely loved it. Do I think that's true? Probably not. Do the trailers look amazing? Yes. Do I think this has potential to be one of the best Spider-Man movies ever made? Absolutely. Is it great to hear positive reactions this early? Also, absolutely. Just remember not to be susceptible to any one person's opinion, and certainly don't carry it into the theater with you. Don't let it sort of color how you're going to feel about the film. Go in with an open mind, and it's okay to like something when people don't, and it's okay to not like something when people do. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below.
Bro, this seems like this movie is good.
Of the movie, and of course, if we hear anything concrete about when that next trailer is going to drop, either this week or next, like we said, it's usually a Monday or a Tuesday.
Let it drop this week. We need more.
I highly doubt that's when we're getting it. Either way, when we know, we'll let you guys know. Either way, quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff. Remember to be a subscriber, leave a comment, that automatically enters you. If you want to keep up with the content, the best way to do it is to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you
make sure you guys like the stream.
My name's Michael Roman. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Find me on all other platforms with original music under the name Allfires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.
I can't wait to this movie is gonna be good. Also, shout out to the person that added me on Twitter. Shout out to the person on Twitter that added me on Twitter. Apparently, they're using the Insomniac music for this game. I mean, no, not the game. Apparently, they're using the Insomniac Spider-Man theme. Like a little bit of that's gonna be sprinkled up in there. So it does seem like it's gonna be a really good movie. Oh, and plus, this is the first time ever that we do not have Aunt May on screen. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is going to be the first time where Aunt May is not on the screen. Right, like this is just why on earth is my chat box not working? It's usually supposed to work. I guess not. This is gonna be the first time ever where this is gonna be the first time ever where they are not like where Ame is not on screen. Space Project, what's going on? How are you? I will be getting the things Wednesday, so like, but it's all good. I think I already told you. I think I already told you. Also, just in case, what does everybody think of my ranking? Hold up. This is my ranking for the X-Men movies, or at least all of the X-Men movies. You're on Discord? Oh yeah. I've been calling you Space Weather the longest. What's on that? Got you. But like, what do you think of like my list? Because like, a lot of people may say this is wrong. A lot of people are gonna say that it makes no sense for Apocalypse to be here. I was like, Apocalypse makes the most sense for it to be like right here, and then this right here, and then Days of Future Past shouldn't be S tier. I have it at B right now. I have it at B. Days of Future Past should be S tier. I don't know. With Days of Future Past, the only reason why Days of Future Past is B tier is because, or the reason why it's B tier for me is because it's because of Logan reset everything. So it's like it goes Days of Future Past, then X-Men 1, then 2, then Last Stand. That's the only reason why it's kind of like, it's kind of confusing once it goes back to that, because essentially like Days of Future Past restarts this movie, and this movie. That's where we're ending for the X-Men, and Logan is the best ending for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. It is. I have Logan at S tier truly because of that, and on top of that, the story and, well, the best villain. Donald Pierce is underrated. Like, a lot of people don't even know. Donald Pierce in this movie is so underrated as a villain. Did you already get the game? No, I'm pre-ordering the game when not Wednesday night. I'm pre-ordering it Monday night so we can just preload over the night. What I do need to know, hold up, let me actually check your list real quick. Let me pull your list up because like I need to see where you ranked yours. Wait, can you send me your list again? Send me your list real quick. But like, obviously I put Deadpool and Wolverine at A. I still like this movie. I think this movie is still, I like Deadpool and Wolverine so much, but like it goes, I've never seen No Good Deed, so I wouldn't know about No Good Deed. But like all of the movies so far, I saw New Mutants like a couple weeks ago. I don't know about this. I was only watching it because I only watched New Mutants because Magic was in the movie, and the only other time I ever heard about Magic was in Marvel Rivals. So I only saw this movie because Magic was in it, and well, that was about it. Rivals was the first time I ever heard about Magic, which is crazy for me. we need the list. We need the list. By the way, question real quick about this real quick. I put Dark Phoenix there because they kind of messed up Jean Grey. But like, I do agree though. I can see why you would put Days of Future Past in S tier. It's just very confusing once you get. It's just kind of confusing because that makes you want to watch these three. That makes you want to watch these three movies again. That's what makes it like really convoluted. And then you go to this movie and there's another ending that kind of makes it be like, huh. Now I have to watch the other two. Oh wait, time got reset. I have to watch 2 more other movies. Is that you get the Bond game tomorrow? Yeah, I'm getting the Bond game tomorrow. Which, by the way, we need to look at gameplay for that because they dropped a gameplay review for it that I want to look at. Which I can't believe that I still can't believe that like game's coming out. We haven't had a James Bond game in a long time. We gotta look at the 007 reviews real quick. Or do you guys want to look at the reviews tomorrow? Oh wait, yeah, they did drop a trailer, by the way. They dropped a launch trailer. I forgot to tell you guys that. Like,
I didn't catch your name.
They dropped a launch trailer. I didn't get a chance to watch the launch trailer. That launch trailer was
I didn't give it.
I didn't catch your name.
I didn't give it.
Bond is immature and reckless. Headstrong. Thrill-seeking.
Yep.
Issues with authority.
Meet our new star, Air Crewman Bond. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I want to make you a spy.
Hold on, he's asking. Oh,
Agent Smythe, my dear. 009 is a master manipulator.
To catch him, we're going to need eyes everywhere.
When you're ready, Bond.
What about the girl?
Okay.
A means to an end.
That's an interesting big line.
Whatever his endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Nah, that's clean. Hold up, let me look at this. Hold up, you get his golden gun. Legacy Collect with the Legacy Edition. No Skyfall outfit. Alright, if there isn't at least like another suit, or if we're not getting another suit, I'm sorry, I want his Skyfall outfit. His Skyfall outfit is the best outfit. I know that's going to say that I'm wrong. Oh, and we got the first 13 minutes of gameplay, by the way. I wonder if we can just use elevators just like prank them. Like in Watch they did the exact same thing. Where, like you're able to like trick the elevator, and able to force people to walk in there and go like boom. We gotta watch this.
No comms, no morning check-in. Been offline 64 minutes and counting. We need visuals and a status. That's one expression.
I'm experiencing technical difficulties. It's in my list. If you can send me the link to the list.
Norwegian weather satellite picked up an unusual heat signature a couple of clicks off coast 2 hours ago.
We gotta watch this real quick. This is really good.
What sort of retrieval are we talking about?
I saw like the first one. It's like, nah, we gotta react to this live. So no. All right. I'll check it out right after. I'll check it out right after the gameplay. Dude, this gameplay and the cutscenes look really good. By the way, if someone could clip the section where we saw that scene from X-Men Apocalypse of Jean letting Wolverine out of the giant weapon Xbox, someone clip that for me. I'm gonna use that, and someone clip that for me. I'm gonna use that in a YouTube short. Video doesn't come out until 27th. The 27th for me is a Tuesday. I'm going to the store to at least. I'm going. Well, I mean, I'm ordering it. I mean, I'm gonna order it digitally, or else I go to the store and get it. Sadly, most of the GameStops in my city are not here anymore. So I probably might end up pre-ordering it off of my console. Or I probably might go to the store that morning. I'll be real, normally I like to have my games already preloaded. Yeah, well. This is where. Wait, so this is origin story. This is crazy. Oh, and plus, not to mention, it all depends on. It all depends because some Google Play cards, at least in my city, I'm not sure how it goes in anybody else's city, but like here, like you have to literally like put in like a certain amount. Like, you did send me the amount, but you did say the amount that you wanted, so, like, I got you. Sadly, tomorrow's Memorial Day, so I'm not sure if there's any place to open. But then again, every single place is open, regardless if it's national holidays and people don't celebrate it. Yo! Okay, R1 to dash. That's different. Well, I mean, I can't really say that because in the last of Us 2, it's R1. So if we could sneak. Oh, wait, hold up. Ah, it hurts because I want to see him just sneak past the enemies. Oh, and by the way, did you hear that we're getting some gameplay for Wolverine? And it's a Sunday, so we're getting it next week. Oh yes, you can. You can. Okay, this is good. We can't even do any takedowns yet because we had no weapons. Like we have like no weapons. Oh wow. So wait, hold up. So no weapons. So we're just here.
It was an ambush. Both choppers down. Hostiles are organized and heavily armed.
This is MI6. We're taking control of this mission effective immediately. Are you injured?
The graphics, bro, the graphics look so good. Mind you, I had no idea that Amazon could make video games.
You're not SAS.
They're crewmen.
In training. We'll have to make do. I need you to be our eyes and ears on site. Do you see a camp?
No, but there's some light coming from the other side of the mountain.
That's it. Get there.
Up's the way. Gotta be a way over there.
I checked it out.
I wonder what the hardest difficulty has to be for this game.
Are you sure you're up for this? Adrenaline can mask even significant damage.
Better keep those levels up then.
You can upgrade them too. I'm about to have some fun. If you know how much fun I had in Watch Dogs 2,
What is it?
Just
this is way better than this.
Tell me what you see.
It looks like the hostiles are heading back to the camp.
Tell me about them.
They're an international group, speaking English but with accents, capable and well organized. Ex-military. Firearms are unfamiliar, I guess. Special issue.
This is gonna be insane.
That's good. Keep your eyes peeled.
Tell me.
Yeah, look, that's why I say that
Why is MI6
2026
getting
is
involved
the best year for gaming. It's like we're back in like 2018.
How and by whom is what I need your help figuring out.
Yeah, but why MI6?
That's classified.
Okay. Well, who's running the retrieval mission then?
Also classified.
How can I help if I don't know what's going on?
By doing exactly what I tell you.
Yes, Mom.
Have you located the camp?
Not yet. I hope I'll see it when I clear the top.
But again, we need something for Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra though.
Retrieval mission.
Against the
What exactly? Alien technology?
Not quite.
What?
Alien tech? Whoa, hold up.
How long were you in the water for?
You're dodging the question.
Then you're hypothermic. Get to the camp and find some warm clothes. I need you operational.
You and me both.
Let's see. I think we checked out Blitzbringer yesterday, so.
Fingers are the first to go.
What?
In the cold. First they hurt, then nothing.
Right.
Nah, this looks good.
I see some perimeter markers.
Good. You're close to the camp.
Make sure you guys like the stream.
Damn toes. Water certainly doesn't help.
You're in water again.
Better than getting spotted.
I'm wondering if you can just instantly just stealth kill him even though I have a weapon, because like he doesn't have a weapon here. Why isn't he just stealth killing them?
Yeah. Oh, this one's armed.
They are all armed.
Thank you, MI6.
Saves us the trouble. MI6 explosives. You're the ones running a retrieval mission.
Not officially.
And you set up a grid of high explosives covering the whole area.
It's a post-mission cleanup measure. Thermochemical sterilization. I didn't want you to get worried.
Chemical sterilization. What's to worry about?
Thermo. It's quite
Anything
safe.
between, anything
What's not,
between
however, is
these.
used to allow
Got
the
you.
cold.
Yes, I know.
After this gameplay, we want to check out the list.
There's a window here I could get through. That'll do.
Good news?
Parker.
Стигаше. Къде си бил до сега?
Отпусти се. Стижам за секунд.
Tomorrow you can get one or two.
Montenegrin.
Between
Picked up a few phrases while mountain climbing there.
Between the numbers,
A man of hidden talents.
you
Now,
get one or
let's
two
figure out who
between
these
the
hostiles
numbers. If
are.
you like, gotcha. Wow, that's the gameplay. That gameplay was good. Okay, so they got something cooking here. They got something cooking. I mess with it. All right, let's see. I'm not gonna lie, it was meant to be Wolverine movies ranked, but like half of the but like most of the X-Men movies he shows up in, the Wolverine, like most of the movies that Wolverine are in are mostly X-Men movies. So it's like eh. Hold up. All right, Logan's number one. Okay. Obviously, this movie is just great. Logan's just great. Apocalypse is okay. Okay, X-Men Origins Wolverine being down there is fair. Like, I like this movie specifically just for the motorcycle fight, but that's just another thing altogether. Okay. I like your list. I like your list. I like your list. I like your list. Like, the only thing that like I would change. Hold up, wait, hold up. Like, the only thing that like I would change would probably be the Wolverine, but that's 50-50 for me. Because like the Wolverine movie is like, it's one of those things where it's 50-50. But like, I do like the movie though. Because of Silver Samurai. And everything else going on within that movie. Dark Phoenix, like if you ever watch Dark Phoenix, by the way, It completely trashes on Jean Grey. Like, it just trashes on Jean Grey if you ever watch Dark Phoenix. They did the Phoenix Saga dirty. Like, whenever I say they did the Phoenix Saga dirty, they did it dirty. Like, all of it was mostly just like, it's very confusing to follow the Phoenix Saga in there because like she gets the power of the Phoenix and then after that just goes somewhere else. I do think that that's everything though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's everything though. I think that's everything for today, chat. I think that we pretty much did everything. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just chill for the rest of the day though. I do want to get something to eat. But hey, oh, and by the way, Aaron, I will get those for you. Because I do have a connection that I can get you to. Well, not a connection, but like I know a person that can help. But anyways, chat, I think that's where we're gonna end it. I appreciate y'all for coming out to the stream. I will be like, I don't know when I'm gonna be playing Arkham Asylum, but I do want to play the new James Bond game because that game just looks so good. But yeah, chat, I'll see you guys later. Hit that like button if you guys are new. I appreciate y'all for coming to the stream. And W stream and oh, and by the way, wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. If someone could go back and clip that section where I said that they could honestly pull it where I said that they can where I said they could pull something similar to when Jean Grey let Wolverine out where Jean Grey let Wolverine out in Apocalypse. Wait, where's Deadpool 2 at? Wait, I just noticed this. Hold on. Wait. I just noticed this. Hold on a minute, chat. Deadpool 2 is whoever made this tier list. How could you? You forgot one of the most low-key, not really. But like, how could you? It was that the MCU shouldn't adapt that story. Or the MCU shouldn't adapt that story. From the looks of it, it seems like they aren't adapting that story yet, because in Brand New Day, Jean doesn't have the power of the Phoenix yet. Also, how do I add stuff to a tier list, bro? Because like I can't really even add. How do I oh wait, never mind, file. There we go. Okay, we're good. But yeah, they butchered the Phoenix Saga in that movie. It was just horrible. Okay. I mean, I like Deadpool 2, but like when you get to Deadpool and Wolverine, like they don't mention Domino at all, but like they don't mention Domino or Cable. I'll put this at C. Because like I really do like Deadpool and Wolverine. I like Deadpool 1, and I also really like Deadpool 2, but it's like these two blow Deadpool 2 out of the water. Even though story-wise, like it kind of undermines everything for this movie. Because like you don't hear anything from Domino or Cable or anything like that. But like I still like Deadpool. I still like Deadpool, Deadpool 3, so and Professor X's sister in this movie is just menacing when she's on screen. But yeah, the Phoenix arc in that movie was just not good, like in Dark Phoenix. It wasn't really good. Now for the MCU, Sadie Sinks, or I'm just gonna say MCU Jean Grey just to separate them. MCU's Jean Grey, she doesn't have the powers. She doesn't have the powers of the Phoenix yet, or she doesn't have the power of the Phoenix Force yet. Wow, that's crazy. Unironically, my name is Phoenix Force. Crazy. But like, she's only like, it's weird because like in Last Stand they did that, and after that they also did it again in the movie. I don't know. It seems like they're going to be doing something with Spider-Man and Jean Grey. Because like Spider-Man is going to be having he's going to be having organic webbing and Brand New Day. All right, so now that this list is good, I was wondering what file they. I was wondering like where's Deadpool 2 at on this list? Okay, now we actually have a really good like. I never saw Once Upon a Deadpool, so. But like this is the list right here. I think this list works. But yeah, that's the list. That's everything. But yeah, chat. I think this is where we're gonna stop streaming for today. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I'm gonna chill for the rest of the day. And hope you guys did enjoy the stream. And other than that, also one thing is for promising for tomorrow. Sorry, I forgot to say thank you. You're good. But Aaron, no problem. But other than that, like I said before, I will be, like I said before, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and see if anybody can clip that section, by the way, that I said about the whole entire Days Gone thing, where we get like a chance to see like Bolivar freaking out, or we get to see Trask freaking out when Wolverine gets loose. He's going through just slaughtering every single soldier. But like, anyways, chat, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. And other than that, by the way, I've been subscribed and watched you for 3 years since Spider-Man 2. I appreciate it. Bro, Spider-Man 2 is such a good game. Like, the only problem with Spider-Man 2 is Venom. And people are still talking about how Peter was nerfed in that game to this day. Like, people are still talking about that to this day, like how nerfed, like how Peter was nerfed in the game. It's just like, I don't see how he's nerfed in the game, but it's whatever. Even though there are certain things where I sort of understand where they're coming from, and some things I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can see where they're coming from with this. I agree, and sometimes I disagree. It's been debunked, by the way. Yeah. People are still talking about it. People still think that Peter should not be losing. Yeah, but it's like some people will take like a comic version of a character. Some people will take like the comic version because like I learned this. Shout out to Rift for shout out to Gaming Rift for this. People are taking a comic book character. People are taking the version that they like in the comic, which again, which is fair enough if you like the comic. I'm not saying it's bad if you don't like the comic version of a character. It's cool. But for a video game of a character that has fought every single villain before, villains are down to get an amp. Like it's not hard to see Sandman getting an amp and turning into a kaiju. Which you can use the exact same argument and say that Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and Spider-Man 3 struggled against a kaiju Sandman and almost died in that second fight. And on top of that, Raimi's Spider-Man needed the help of Harry. Like, mind you, like the context before Harry shows up in the kaiju Sandman fight is flat out forbidden that Harry didn't want to help him. And he sees that Peter is about to die to kaiju-sized Sandman, and he helps. Mind you, he was struggling with Venom and a kaiju Sandman. And almost died to kaiju Sandman. They almost killed him. So, like, I don't really know where that's coming from. So I guess, does that mean that Raimi Peter... So I guess that technically is a sign of Tobey's Spider-Man being nerfed. He's fighting a kaiju Sandman and doesn't know how to kill and doesn't know how to beat him, I guess. But they're taking a video game version of the character who has never fought a kaiju-sized Sandman. Who was able to flat out manipulate the whole entire weather so hard to the point where he created a giant sandstorm. I don't see the argument in that. Tobey Spider-Man was saved by Harry in Spider-Man 3 and two other Spider-Man and No Way Home when dealing with Sandman, exactly. So like I guess like we're gonna complain about that, I guess. I guess. But then again, people will complain about the fridge scene, which I'm just like, I can see where they're coming from with Peter dying. I'm not dying, but I can see where they're coming from with the fridge scene, but it's just like, Peter's never, like, Insomniac Peter never fought Venom before, and two, it's been very common with each version of Venom that, once the symbiote gets transferred over to a new host, or, like, once it gets transferred over to, like, because it, like, this technically also, it's been a while, but, like, in Spectacular Spider-Man, Peter literally flat out says that he can't sense the symbiote because the symbiote has his powers. Because the symbiote transferred him over, so I guess it's just, like, you do know the reason why Peter is standing there is because, like, he can't sense the attack. Like, the only thing that I will say that is a power nerf, though, is, like, the only thing that I will say is a power nerf, though, is, I look at it more like not a power nerf. People will still look at it as a power nerf. Kraven stabbing Peter in the game, I don't see that as a power nerf. I don't see that as a power nerf. Kraven is amped on a drug. Kraven is amped on a potion that makes him stronger. That's how he's able to fight. I don't see that. That's how he's able to practically blitz Peter in the game. But, and if we're gonna talk about that, the knife is poison. Like we see red gas coming out of it. And like we hear him saying that he can't see, and that he can't tell if he's breathing. Those are signs that a person is poisoned. I'm just pointing out context. But then later on, that exact same Peter with the black suit was able to almost nearly kill Kraven. And that exact same Peter without the black suit was flat out able to get anti-venom. But after that, also get blitzed by Venom, who was also amped by the meteorite, who was on the verge of being a planetary threat. Yes, Insomniac Venom this may sound crazy. Insomniac Venom, by the third act, has the potentiality to take over the planet. Or towards the end of the third act, has the chance to take over the planet. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. I think I remember. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat before, but I think you said you had like another account. I forgot what your name was on the other account. But like, I do remember telling you to go see Yotei though. True. Yeah, Insomniac Venom was going to take over the planet if they didn't stop him. Like MJ flat out says, if they don't stop Venom, goodbye planet. Hold up. The game is low key peak, but it didn't feel like a story game, but still amazing. It depends. It's a Ronin. For Ghost of Yotei, it's basically a Ronin story. So it's like you can do whatever you want. Like, it is fair though. I mean, like I said, my only problem with the game is the ghost dance and how you get it. Like, you get the ghost dance so late. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, chat. I'm back. Spider-Man 2 felt story-driven. Spider-Man 2 felt story-driven. It was cinematic. No, that was about Ghost of Yotei. That was about Ghost of Yotei. Spider-Man, yeah, it felt story-driven and cinematic, but, like, the only thing that, like, I have, like, with the story is truly just... There should have been... Like, Harry's build-up to Venom, it just does not feel... Like, like, Harry as Venom works. It's just that, like, once he becomes Venom and once he kills off Kraven, it's just, like... It feels so weird. Like, once Harry, once Venom kills off Kraven, and after we get to the cemetery with Harry, like, it just feels like there's something missing from it. Like, it just feels like there's something that's not there. Like, we're not saying, like, we like the game. Like, I like Spider-Man 2, but it's just, like, once Harry becomes Venom and once Kraven dies, it's just, like... Or once Kraven gets killed and stuff, it's just, like... Like, my whole entire issue is that Kraven is flat out... Like, Kraven is, like, everything's so good, but once Kraven gets killed off, it's just, like... I don't know. Like, it just feels off. And the other thing is, like, Harry wanted to kill Kraven from the start, but, like, then after you start to see him holding remorse, it's like, why are you holding remorse? Like, I can understand why he's doing it, because, like, that's the first time. I can understand why Harry's in shock, because that's the first time, like, ever killing someone. But it's just, like... Before you got the symbiote, you wanted Kraven dead. And you got to do that, but now it's just like you're showing remorse. Because, like, you're showing remorse. Like, Kraven destroyed everything you worked for, stabbed Peter, and it's just like... You should not be showing remorse. And on top of that, now you want to go ahead and try to say that... And after that, you go on to try to convince Peter to join you. And it's just like, wait a minute! Weren't you upset? And shouldn't the symbiote technically also be upset? Too? Because, like, the symbiote also... Because Peter rejected it... Well, technically, Miles helped Peter reject it, but, you know, it's whatever. But it's whatever. They both got rid of it. Peter still got rid of it by himself either way. So it's like... The symbiote... So it's like... You should feel... So it's like... Harry should feel hate for Peter. The symbiote in general... Or the symbiote itself... Should just flat out just hate Miles. Which it did, because like Miles is fighting, like Harry's no longer there when you're in the Miles phase. That's pure Venom. Like, at that point, Harry's on a joyride. Harry doesn't know what's going on. The symbiote is just fighting Miles. Peter is fighting a synced up Venom. Like, that's what I look at it. Peter's fighting a synced up version of Venom. Miles is purely just fighting pure Venom, like no host. Which I think is cool. Like, I think the idea of, like, both Spider-Man, like, getting the idea to fight, like, a different version of Venom. But it's just, like, there should have been more there. Through the Ghost Dance was insane, but at the end, it's just weird. Once you get the Ghost Dance, like, at the end of the game, it's just completely just very, very weird. Like, I feel like if the Ghost Dance, like, I feel like you should have the Ghost Dance when... This is gonna sound crazy. Like, I think that we should have the Ghost Dance when Natsu finds out that we're actually working with the true Kitsune and not the fake one. or when working with like the actual true Kitsune. Because like Atsu's whole entire goal is to kill the Yotei 6, not work with them. Or not work with one of them. After Peter removed Venom, everything was so weird, yeah. I don't know, like, for me, like, the thing is, like, for me with Spider-Man 2, like, it got so weird right after Kraven died. Or after Venom killed Kraven. That's where everything just fell off for me, like, low-key. But I am hoping that it will make up for the Venom game. I'm hoping that that Venom game makes up for everything, because rumors for this game, or the rumors for the Venom game, we're getting Eddie as Venom. Which is going to be very interesting, because that would honestly make more sense, because this version of Eddie has like no personal beef with Peter, so it works. I don't know. Should I buy 007 First Light? It's up to you if you want to get Siege. Like, Siege is just weird right now. I would say you can get Rainbow Six Siege Battle Pass, but it's just so weird. Wait. Why does Rainbow Six Siege have a Battle Pass? This is how long it's been. See, look, that's how you know it's been so long since I played Siege. Siege has a Battle Pass now? But yeah, chat, like I said before, like this conversation's gonna go on forever. But like, I think that's it for the rest of the stream though today. Wait, hold up. For skins, guns, hold up. Skins, guns. Holy, for skins, guns, character uniforms, coins, ice packs. Okay, I remember the ice packs being in the game packs. For ice packs, normal packs, charms, and different. Okay, yeah, I remember that. I remember the ice packs being in the game, and I remember the normal packs being in the game, depending on how many games you win. And it took me a while to at least try to get one black ice. But I don't want to do a but I don't want to do a story game right now. So R6, yeah, do R6 at least for now. But like, I would say like at least for now though, like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and get off for today. It's been nice chilling with y'all. We got a chance to react to some stuff and chill and vibe. But that's the new season. Oh gosh, that drops. Wow, that drops the same time as the Wolverine gameplay trailer. With the 60 minutes of gameplay. But like I said though, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and get off for now. It's been nice chilling with y'all and nice reacting with y'all. Other than that, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new, follow me on everything down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.